break real quick as Sullivan East Band is going to play really quickly. So I don't want that to interfere with anything. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Volunteer Sports Network as we'll get into a couple things here. Like I said last week, the Falcons lost a heartbreaker to Lakeway Christian Academy to the score of 41-38, but that was one heck of a ball game as some stats here. Jamison Mao was 15 for 20 for 213 yards, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions. Keelan Relaford had a stellar night with 222 yards rushing on 24 carries and 4 touchdowns. It's up there definitely in the volunteer record books. Nate Simpson had 71 yards receiving on 3 receptions. Some other things going on in the area. Obviously, this is the first weekend of conference play for pretty much all these schools here tonight in Region 1 of 4A here. Last year, these Patriots beat the Falcons in Churchill. Some other things of interest here is Greenville is now sitting at 1-1 after they had to forfeit their Week 1 matchup where they beat Tennessee High, but they had to give up that win for having eligibility issues with a player. Self-reported by Greenville, so no problem there. And then they beat Dobbins Bennett last weekend, 35-0. They play Cherokee tonight, so we'll keep an eye on that. Since Cherokee's obviously our biggest rival, so we'll see how that game's going on throughout the night. Granger County sitting at 2-0 after beating Claiborne 21-7, and then they beat Chucky Doak 42-21. They have Elizabethan High School tonight. Like I said, Cherokee is playing Greenville tonight, but they are also sitting at 2-0. They beat Cott County 35-28. Then last Friday they beat Davy Crockett 35-21. Elizabethan sitting at 0-1 after losing to Science Hill Week 1, 35-14. And then last weekend, they were trying to play one of the Morristown schools, East or West. I think it was West. Anyway, that ball game got postponed. So they only have one game on the record books right now, and they have Granger County tonight. Northview Academy, all the way down there in Kodak, they are sitting at 0-2 after losing to Unicoi County 34-21. And then Pigeon Forge to 46-34. They have Seymour tonight. Like I said, we have a heck of a ball game here on hand tonight as the Falcons looking to break this long losing streak and get a win against a team who's slowly becoming one of our solid rivals. Pretty fun matchup here whenever these two teams get together. Last year was a really good ball game and everything like that, and both teams played really well, but Sullivan East was the one that came away with the win. Some other things that I'll mention right here. I'll name as one of the tight ends for the Falcons will not play tonight. And then looks like Aiden Parsons, who was feared to have a torn ACL and other things like that, he will play tonight. Not sure how limited he will be. Before he had his injury, he was slated as the star on the offense and then a very prominent defensive player. So tonight, I think he's only going to be offense only. So excited to have him back, and hopefully he's okay, and looking forward to what he can contribute. Some other things like that. We have Keelan Relaford in the backfield. He'll share those carries with Caden LaFollette, two very good running backs who both combined for over 1,100 yards rushing last season. And then Relaford is already on pace to have a very highly efficient season. Caden LaFollette is using that opportunity to shine more on the defensive side since Relaford is getting the bulk of the carries. We've also seen some other players get some reps at running back, as our star defensive linebacker Owen Fleener has gotten in there at running back some, and he even scored a touchdown last weekend at Lakeway. Nathan Simpson is your featured wide receiver nowadays. Also, you have, like I said, Aiden Parsons back, and then, of course, at quarterback is Jamison Mao, the sophomore who has put together one great year so far and had a very decent season last year. A lot to learn, and he's really stepping into his own. Some other players to keep an eye out for. We have number 17, Furion Buzzo, who's the other tight end. He's huge. He's very tall. Hopefully he can get some reps tonight and get some good catches. I've been told by the coaches that he's a very good blocker. He's a very important player, and looking forward to getting him involved tonight since Isaiah Ward is on the bench tonight. Some other things like Bryson Christian, Jackson McClain kicking, Christian Bullock, Alec Pennington, Braden Cheek, Nick Buzzo, and Jacoby Hyatt. Those are just some of the starters. We'll obviously get some more, but we're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back here on the Volunteer Sports Network after a beautiful rendition of our national anthem by the Sullivan East Patriot Band. We are 3 minutes away from kickoff here. Little fun thing that I wanted to hit on this year for the Sullivan East Patriots is they have brought in Hal Mummy as their quarterbacks coach. Some of you may know that name. He is a football coaching legend. You know what I mean? He's been Some people say he helped create the air raid offense and things like that. He's had stops in the XFL. He's currently coaching in what they call the Spring League, which is a semi-professional, well, it's a professional football league. He would go back to the San Antonio team in the spring, but he's had a lot of important stops in NCAA at Kentucky, UTEP, New Mexico State, and SMU, just to name a few. So a really fun little snippet there and information about this team. Like I said, he's a quarterbacks coach here, so curious to see what they're able to do with their quarterbacks. With that being said, their quarterback this year is going to be Peyton Lingerfeld after Drake Fisher had one great career here at Sullivan East. He has gone on to play college football. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the Citadel. I can double check that and let you know. Maybe Presbyterian, one of those schools like that. Wasn't exactly provided with a starting lineup for the Patriots, so we're just going to kind of wing that as they come out on the field, and I'll let you know. But some other things like that. They have their head coach is J.C. Simmons. He's in his 5th season. Offensive coordinator is Stan Bedwell. Defensive coordinator is Jamie Gray. Quarterbacks coach, like I said, is Hal Mummy. Running backs is Parker. I think that's supposed to say Moan Power on the defensive ends and tackles. You have Chris McVeigh. Wide receivers is also Stan Bedwell. Outside linebackers is Martin Winters. Inside linebackers is Jamie Gray, as well as defensive coordinator. Offensive line coach is Drew Nelson. And your defensive backs coach for East is Ben Botts. Obviously, for Volunteer Falcons, your head coach is Mike Castle. Been with the Falcons for about 9 seasons, and as was given the keys to the program this year after Coach McMillan decided to head back to Dobbins-Bennett. Your assistants are Jeremy Somers, Jeremy Jones, Wes Bowery, Josh Kincaid, Jackie Strickler, Garrison Barrett, and then also Josh Sawyer. Athletic director is Jeremy Bailey. We are under a minute here to kick off. Very excited for this ball game. Both teams tonight looking for their first win of the season, and if you get this win, you start the conference playoff right with a win there, and both of these teams need that. One of the things that I hate saying, but it is a fact, is the Volunteer Falcons are on a 17-game losing streak, so there's nothing more that I want than these boys to get a win. I thought they had it done last week. That was one of the best football games I've ever watched. To only lose by 3 points was really hard to deal with. I drove home and didn't even want to talk about it. That's how fired up I am for this team. But we're going to get kicked off here as this first quarter will get underway. Jackson McLean is going to kick this ball off. Steps into it and gives a really good kick pretty much all the way to the end zone. Fielded at about the 5-yard line. He will take it up just a little bit. Couple good blocks out there. No flag so far. And he will be tackled by number 5, Caden LaFollette. Some 5-on-5 action there as Hayden Jones, the sophomore, takes it out for the Patriots, and they will set up at the 26, 27-yard line, it looks like, on the right hash. For your defense for the Falcons, you have number 50, 78, 0, 18, 2, 9, 42, 10, 7, 12, and 1. Interesting look as both your starting running backs are on defense. Keelan Relaford looks like to be at almost like an outside linebacker defensive end hybrid. Lingerfeld throws it out to a little wide receiver screen to the left, and they're going to get about looks to be about a first down, 10-yard gain there on the first play for the Patriots as they came out in a trips left formation, and they just slung it out to the middleman real quick, a little wide receiver screen, and tackled by number 1 Nathan Simpson from the Falcons. First and 10 for the Patriots. Ball's on the 37-yard line now. Sullivan East has always been kind of a school that likes to throw the ball a lot, and especially with the offense and things like that. They're going to come out in trips wide receivers to the right now. Same formation as last play. Snap, Lingerfeld drops back, and he wants to throw it to the same person, but that's not going to work, and he's going to run it real quick, and there is a flag on the play. Ref in the backfield threw that flag as soon as Lingerfeld took off with the ball, so curious to see what this will be. I think this one's going to be coming back. We'll see in a second. And that will be the call as Sullivan East is tacked with a holding. We will repeat first down. It's going to push them back a little bit. It's going to make it 1st and 20 now for these Patriots. Same formation again as Lingerfeld is the lone man in the backfield with three wide receivers to his right, two of them bunched up pretty close there, and one guy out wide. Offensive line is very spread out as there isn't really a push up front at all by the Falcons, just a different look. And Lingerfeld's going to be sacked massively by number 0, Keelan Relaford. Just when you think he can't do anything else other than just run the ball, he gets a massive tackle for loss there on Lingerfeld as he rolls out to his right and nobody was home. He tucked the ball, thought about taking off, but he didn't get anywhere, as that's going to be a loss of 12. Patriots are looking at 2nd and 32 now. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Patriots' offensive line is so spread out. This is a wild look as their right guard is multiple yards away from the center. Massive splits, and coaches for Volunteer, we're ready for this, and they have no problem playing to it because they obviously want to throw the ball. So we only have one defensive lineman down. The other ones are all up. 2 wide receivers to his left. He slings it back out to a little wide receiver screen, and nobody's going to be there. Nathan Simpson's going to get another really good tackle. Oh, no. We're going to get a late hit on this. It was going to be 3rd and long, and Nathan Simpson goes out there on the sideline and gets a good tackle and kind of slings him down there towards the end, and I assume that the refs are going to say that that's going to be a late hit or something. Unfortunate penalty there. It is going to be a late hit for the Falcons. They get 15 yards for that, but it's still 3rd and long for the Patriots. It's going to be 3rd and 14 now. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Sorry about that. If you're watching online, someone's going on. I almost completely forgot about the camera, so I'm going to start doing that now. Anyway, once again, Lingerfeld, lone man in the backfield, and we're going to get a false start on the Falcons here. Relaford trying to jump the count there, it seems like, and wasn't timed up right, so we're going to give him 5 more yards and make it 3rd and 9. Yeah, this defensive look is pretty wild. We only have one guy putting their hand on the ground. Everybody else is standing up and very spread out. They're spreading the field out like something you'd see like the Volunteers do down in Knoxville. They're spreading the field out a lot. We've yet to see a running back in the backfield. Lingerfeld is once again the lone man in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to his right. He's going to drop back and look to run it. Nobody's there. Let's see, number 18. Who else but Owen Fleener gets the massive tackle for loss there. Might go down as a sack. It's going to be 4th and long, and looks like the Patriots are going to leave the offense out here for now. Here comes number 33 trotting onto the field. Number 33, Jacob Sloan, comes out onto the field. Not sure what I would assume maybe he's going to punt this ball just a little bit. I'm not sure. He's listed on the roster as a running back and a cornerback, so looks like they are going to try to go for it. It is 4th and 11, though. Lingerfeld deep in shotgun here. Finally has a running back to block for him, and looks like we're going to get a stoppage of play here. Could be a timeout. It was almost a delay a game, but East took a timeout really quickly. We'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back on the Volunteer Sports Network. Still trying to figure out what East will do here. It is 4th and 11. Lingerfeld deep in the backfield there with one running back kind of blocking for him. And it is going to be a little quarterback punt type deal. Decent little punt out there. Goes out. Gets a nice little Sullivan East roll, and it will go to the 31-yard line as the Falcons will start their first offensive possession on the 31. Really looking forward to this, as last week the Falcons just about couldn't be stopped. They had zero issues running the ball. Then every once in a while, Jamison Mao would deliver a perfect pass to set up, like a first down or something like that. So, like I've been saying, if the team that played last Friday night shows up tonight, this should be a very efficient night for the Falcons. Here we go. Aiden Parsons is out there. Jameson Malley is in the backfield with Rilliford to his right. They're going to hand off to Rilliford. He's going to go right up the left side of the field for about a 5-yard gain. So decent start there. You've heard that. You've heard that multiple times. People always say, "Let's get 4 to 5 yards per carry." That's all you need every play. Really, all you need is 3 yards per carry, but 4 to 5 yards is good too. 2nd and 5 now for the Falcons with 9 minutes left in this first quarter. No score right now at the moment. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his left. He's going to hand off to Rilliford again. It goes up the left side, and we're going to have a flag on the play. When it comes from the back judge there real quick, it's most likely a hold, which is never fun. Oh, we have another late penalty. I assume the first flag is a hold, so I think that one's coming back. Really good play there, negated by the penalty. Rilliford took the handoff to the left side, and the offense is going to get called for a chop block, and then it looks like we have a personal foul. Well, I'm not sure. I don't want to say just yet. I thought they were going to say personal foul on East, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so it was a chop block by the offense, so that or about a 15 to 20-yard rush by Rilliford will be coming back. Looks like the other penalty was something on East. It was kind of after the whistle was blown. So maybe. Okay. Both penalties were on the Falcons. Didn't really get a confirmation on the second one. Couldn't hear the ref that well. So they will back it up some. It's still going to be second down, but it's going to be a second and long now. All right. Well, we finally got confirmation. The second penalty was personal foul on the defense. So we're going to come back a little bit now. All right, so never mind. We're just going to put the ball back where it was. So still going to be 2nd and 5 with 8:46 left in the first quarter. No score. Hand the ball to Rilliford again, and hopefully he can make that happen again. Ball is at the 36-yard line. Falcons running this same offense that they ran a whole heck of a ton last week, and it was very effective. The outside, you have Nathan Simpson and Aiden Parsons out deep, and Jameson Mao will drop back to pass as he has Aiden Parsons wide open, streaking down the field. Oh, and he drops it. A perfect pass by Mao is dropped by Parsons, who doesn't seem to be bothered at all. Sorry about that for people that was watching the live stream. I forgot again. I'm going to get better at this, I promise. This is the first for me. We haven't had the camera before. 3rd and 5. It was 2nd and 5 there, and they took a shot that 100% would have been a touchdown. Aiden Parsons will get that next time. I promise you that. He hasn't played. That was his first target all season, so that won't happen again. Aiden Parsons still out there. They are going to drop back and pass this thing one more time, and we got a penalty pre-snap here from the lineman near the linebacker, or the ref near the linebacker, so maybe a false start, something like that. Unfortunate penalty there, as it is a false start on the Falcons. Jamison Mao continues to throw just absolutely perfect passes to his receivers. That would have been a highlight reel all over the place. We could have connected on that. So we're looking forward to that happening some more. Aiden Parsons scorched his defender to get open there. 3rd and 10 now for the Falcons. Reliever to his right, 2 wide receivers to his left as Jameson Mao will drop back, looking for somebody to throw to, and he's going to chuck it deep once again to number 9, and that's going to be overthrown. Throwing to number 9, Reed Scott. He was wide open, and Mao just kind of let him just a little too much. It's going to be 4th and 10 now, and the Falcons will punt the ball. Number 12, according to the roster, is number 12, Brandon Begley. No, excuse me, number 16, Evan Wilder will punt this football. Good snap. Looking to be like a good kick. Fielded fair catch by East, who will set up shop there at the 35-yard line. Pretty decent punt there to flip the field. Falcons looking for the long ball a couple times on that possession after trying to chuck it deep 3 times. No connection there, but the fact that they're willing to take that shot is something you love to see. Still in one of the craziest offensive formations you've ever seen. East with low man in the backfield as a quarterback, 3 wide receivers to his right. Offensive linemen are very spaced out. The pass is complete to number 12 for number 10 for East on a little wide receiver screen on one of the wildest little throws and catches I've ever seen. That's Devin Bowman with the catch there for the Patriots. Marks the ball with a little bit seems to be a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4 now for the Patriots as Owen Fleener was the person who got you. I don't really think East is going to run any other formation, so I'll tell you when they put a running back in there, but they've only done it once so far. So same formation that we've seen all night. 3 to his right, 2 to his left. Lingerfeld about 5 yards behind the center. He's going to chuck it out real quickly to number 21, who will get the first down and get out of bounds really quickly. Number 21, Gavin Malone there for the Patriots. Lingerfeld with a quick little seed out to the sideline. 7:36 left in the first quarter. Still no score here in Bloomville. Small ball is usually the name of the game, especially in high school. You can keep it going and everything like that. So I'm assuming that's what East would like to do. He's going to drop back and do the same play that they did earlier. Number 21 is able to – that's going to be an incomplete pass, as he did have control of it at first, but was popped pretty hard by Brandon Begley. And they made him drop it. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Same formation for East. He's got 3 to his left this time now. Drop back, looking to pass. He's going to throw a little bit deeper now, and number 21 again, Gavin Malone, is able to come in with the catch, and that'll move the sticks just a little bit. I don't think it's enough for a first down. It is enough for a first down. I thought it was going to be like 3rd and 1, but it's going to be a first down according to the refs there. Your tackler there was once again Nathan Simpson on that right side of the ball. He's now on the Falcons' 42-yard line. 7 minutes left in the first. He's going to drop back and pass it one more time as Owen Fleener's going to get a huge – oh, he just misses him for a massive tackle for loss. Oh, no. They're going to get a late hit here on the quarterback, but not before Lingerfeld. There was a great pass to – he dropped back almost 20 yards and then threw a great pass. They only gained about 5 yards. I think they're looking for targeting here on the Falcons. I got to be honest, I've never heard that called in high school. So they did get a late hit there on the Falcons. So that'll give the Patriots an automatic first down. That's a 15-yard penalty as well. So the Patriots are now 20 yards away from scoring this football with 6:40 left in the first. As soon as he threw the ball, they came up and popped him real hard, and he was slow to get up. Wasn't sure if he was going to get up, but first and 10 for the Patriots now in the red zone. Ball on the 20. Three wide receivers to his left. Lingerfeld to drop back. Pressured really hard by number 78 for the Falcons. He's going to run it. Nobody's there. He's going to run it for another 10-yard gain to get down to the 10-yard line, it seems, maybe the 8 or 9. Lingerfeld had some people wide open but didn't pull the trigger and then decided to keep the ball himself and rush it down to the 8-yard line. It is first and goal now. Crowd here fired up as our quarterback just took a huge shot, almost scores a football there. First and goal from the 8 here. Lingerfeld to drop back, looking for a touchdown here. Pressured really hard by Buzzo. Nobody's going to be there. Tackled by number 18, Owen Fleener. That's going to be about a 3-yard loss there. The score is 0-0 with 5:24 left until the second quarter here. Patriots knocking on the door. Push back to the 12-yard line. Yeah, Furion Buzzo came in with looking for a massive tackle for loss, and Lingerfeld shakes it off a little bit, but not before getting the tackle for loss by Owen Fleener there. 3 wide receivers to his left once again. Lingerfeld looking for a call from the sideline. East will get called for the delay of game. They were looking for the timeout. Well, they didn't get it off in time. So now we're looking at 2nd and 17 with the ball on the 17 for the Pats. Lingerfeld to drop back, looking for a touchdown. Oh, no! Good pass down to the 3-yard line, it seems. Almost a touchdown. Was saved there by, I think, Owen Fleener once again. It is still 3rd down, 3rd and 3 with the ball on the 3-yard line now. Pretty solid conversion. Delay a game, no problem for these Patriots as they come out there and sling a 14-yard pass. 3 yards away from Paydart here as he will draw back. Lingerfeld's going to take it up to stop immediately, and he is stopped immediately by number 5, Caden LaFollette. It's going to be fourth and 2, folks. I would assume they go for it. You know, East has nothing to lose. They've only scored 10 points all season. You know, you need this touchdown for them to maybe get some confidence in your team. So I would assume the coach will leave them out there on the field. Not sure what the call is yet. The quarterback's pretty much to the sideline here. Coach looking for somebody on the sideline. But I'm not sure. Hayden Jones is the running back in the backfield now. They're going to hand it off. No, they're not. They're going to – Lingerfeld's trying to pass it. He's going to pass it. Blue Prophet touchdown for the Patriots as he was the lone man in the backfield, uncovered there. Caden LaFollette tries to run across the field but isn't there on time. Lingerfeld did one of the things you're never supposed to do, and he threw it across his body across the field, but that time it works out for him as Number one, Blue Prophet for the Patriots. It was in the back of the end zone for the touchdown there. So 6-0 now for the Patriots as they line up for the extra point. Here's the extra point attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It'll be 7-0 Patriots. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back on the Volunteer Sports Network as the Patriots were able to punch it in right there for a 7-0 lead real quick. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Falcons looking to answer here, and if they connect on what they were trying to do in their first possession, they'll have no trouble doing that as they were dropped a couple of passes there. All you got to do is catch them, and, it's a totally different ball game. So Patriots will kick off. Pretty decent kick, and it'll go out of bounds right there at about the 15-yard line. Nate Simpson was trying to come up and catch it. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream and everything tonight. Please stick with me as this is a learning curve for all of us. This is the first time we've ever had to do this. At first, I totally forgot to move the camera, but now I'm standing up moving the camera, so pretty fun. The kick that went out of bounds will move the ball up to the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Falcons. 3:15 left in the first. Patriots up 7-0 at the moment. Falcons going to this under center kind of tight combination power I as he will hand off to Keelan Relaford real quick, and that's going to be a really great. Made something out of nothing. Should have been a loss of 1. He's going to give out a gain of about 5 there. That's the thing about Keelan Relaford. He's going to be able to do those type of things for you. He's very shifty, really good at breaking tackles. And like I said, probably should have been a loss there or no gain, and he turns it into 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4 now. Once again, this power I is going to hand off to Caden LaFollette. Nobody's going to be there this time. That play exactly wasn't working out really well as the Patriots must have been watching some film there, and they know that Caden LaFollette, if he's at fullback, he's going to get the ball at some point. He's a really good blocker, but every once in a while he will get the ball. So as the Patriots have kind of really put everybody in the box here and really tightened up, if I was a betting man, this would be a great time for a pass, and I bet they're going to do it as the Patriots have the entire box stacked. Power I once again, and he's going to toss it out to Keelan Relaford out to the right. He's going to go all the way down the sideline for a really good gain. He's going to flip the field pretty much as he goes from about the 40-yard line to the other 40. Great rush right there, about a 25-yard gain by Relaford as he was pushed out of bounds right at the 40, but poor guy got knocked about 10 yards down the sideline there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons, ball on the 40-yard line. Once again in the power I under center. He's going to hand it off to Keelan Relaford once again. Up the middle there, and he's not going to be able to break any tackles that time. Lyman working really hard tonight, really getting some really good pushes up front, blocking hard for these boys. Love to see it. Second and 7 now for the Falcons as they're going to stay in this I formation. Relaford deep in the backfield. LaFollette guarding for him. Hand it off to Relaford once again, and it's going to be a really hard tackle for loss there as they get a really good push there. And we have a penalty late. We're going to get the call here in a minute. That was after the play, it seemed like. 3rd and 7 for the Falcons now. This offense looks just fine right now. That play right there, that's one of those things that you say even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. You know what I mean? The defensive end for Sullivan East really got back there, got a really good push, and was able to get a tackle for loss. Some formation changes here for the Falcons as they trot off a couple people here. So didn't hear the ref there, but they said it was a penalty on the Falcons as they will mark it back quite a bit. That's a 15-yard penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 22. Ball back on the 48-yard line. Goodness. They go 22 yards for a first down here. That's not ideal, but we'll see what we can do. Mal in the shotgun formation. He's going to drop back, look to throw it. He rolls back, and I was just making sure he was okay. That looked painful for a second. I thought he got his helmet ripped off there at the end, but that was just a product of the tackle. Thought we would maybe get a face mask penalty there, but refs thought it was clean, and that's going to be a big loss. On 3rd and long there, and the Falcons will punt this ball now. After a couple really good runs there, really thwarted by the Patriots stacking the box and not letting anything go deeper on the outside of them. So, unfortunate circumstance there. Number 16, Evan Wilder, will punt again for the Falcons. Decent snap. Here's the punt. The punt is up. Little short's going to get a really good bounce. Owen Flinders there just to make sure. And they're going to down the ball right here on the, good little roll on the 15-yard line. Patriots will have to go all the distance of the field here pretty much on this next possession. .13 seconds left in this first quarter. Falcons trailing 7-0 right now in Bluff City. Here in this very spread out formation, once again, Lingerfeld, only man in the backfield, 3 wide receivers to his right. Here goes in motion. He's going to look to get a jet sweep. He's going to drop back and roll out to his right. Not seeing anybody. Oh, no! Somebody's there. He came out of nowhere. Another pretty good play. Devin Bowman comes out from the other side of the field and catches a dart there by Lingerfeld, who hits him on the sideline, and he runs it up. That'll be enough for a Patriots first down. I didn't think anybody was going to be there. I didn't even see him at first. Lingerfeld rolled out, and I wasn't sure. I thought maybe he was just going to throw it out of bounds, but finds Bowman on the sideline for a pretty decent gain. For a gain of 12 yards, it seems like. First down. 5 seconds left. Ball on the 27-yard line. 3 wide receivers to his left now. Lingerfeld drops back. Got pressured pretty good there, and he's going to get tackled by number 12 for the Falcons. Number 12, Brandon Begley. Great in-space tackle there. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter, and we'll take a quick break. Your score, Patriots lead this ballgame 7-0. Falcons looking to have some decent drives. Can't put anything together. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back on the Volunteer Sports Network. Second quarter just now started. Change the field around a little bit. Lingerfeld will drop back to pass once again. He's looking deep. Oh, we got to turn around. Number 5, it's going to go all the way down to the end zone for a Patriots touchdown. Looks to be about a 65-yard touchdown pass as Lingerfeld tosses a little great pass out to the sideline to number 5, Hayden Jones. Defensive back had a hard time turning around, and then by the time he had possession of the ball, it was too late. He ran all the way down and tiptoed on the sideline for a touchdown. Patriots come out firing as, throughout the beginning of this season, they've only scored 10 points all year. Tonight they already have 13, looking for 14 here after this extra point. Rough snap, but the kick is up and the kick is good, so they will take a 14-0 lead. We'll stick with you right here through the break. A 7-yard gain there for Relaford. Offense went back to the kind of the shotgun snap there. Not really sure exactly what you'd call that formation. Just kind of like a gun doubles type thing. As they now will go back to the tight eye formation. Jameson Mallon under center is going to hand it off to Keelan Relaford, who tries to go up the right side, but gets tackled in the backfield. Missed some blocks there, and Relaford was tackled for a loss. Looks like the camera feed is back up and running. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Sorry for the issue there, but it is now 3rd and 3 for the Falcons as they are down by 14. Still have all 3 timeouts, 10 minutes and 40 seconds left until halftime. Relaford will jog off the field now, as I would assume this will be a passing situation for the Falcons. Well, we'll see what they do, but they're still in that tight formation. It's Owen Fleener in the backfield now with Caden LaFollette blocking at fullback. They're going to pitch it out to Owen Fleener to the left side, and we're going to get a pre-snap penalty here. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Falcons. So we're going to move back just a little bit more. Now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Falcons spinning their wheels here, looking for any signs of life, try to get this ball game under control. Third and 8 now for the Falcons. Same formation. Mao under center. Jamison in the backfield. Owen Fleener in the backfield. They're going to get it out to Fleener, who I think is going to get enough for the first down. He's going to convert on the 3rd and 8, I think. If not, it's 4th and inches. Oh. It's a first down. There we go. Line just calls it a first down. A fantastic conversion by Owen Fleener, who needed 8 yards and gets 8.5, Great conversion there, and he's in the backfield once again in this tight eye formation. Mal under center is going to hand it off to Fleener once again, who's going to go up the left side for about 4 or 5 yards there. Second and 6 now for the Falcons. 8:45 left until halftime. Falcons trail this ball game 14-0 at the moment. Relaford back in there. They're going to hand it off to Relaford once again. It goes up the left side, dancing around a little bit. We have he's going to shake and move for a big old first down there, but I'm afraid it's going to be coming back as we have a penalty real quick. And it is coming back. That ball did come first down run and some, about a 15-yard gain by Relaford. Did come back for a hold there. Going to be second long now. Second and figuring out what's going on here. Jameson Mallon comes in now. Second and 16 now for the Falcons. Still in this I formation. Relaford in the backfield. Jameson under center. Take the snap, and they're going to drop back and try to pass it, and Buzzo's right there. That thing is swatted away by number 9 for the Patriots, Connor Moody, who had Furion Buzzo open and deep right there on a tight end seam. And he came up and swatted it away real quick for the incompletion. Luckily, it wasn't an interception. He came in and made a really good play on that. It was a really good pass by Mal, though. Furion was open. He ran a really good route and got open there. That's one of those unfortunate situations. Now on the shotgun snap, he's going to drop back and try to pass this. He had two wide receivers to his right, and they're going to throw it out just a little bit high for Nathan Simpson. Not sure it would have been enough for the first down anyway, as that will go out of bounds, incomplete and out of bounds. 4th and 16, ball's on the 24-yard line, so Falcons need a really deep punt here. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Need a big punt here by the Falcons as 16 Evan Wilder will be back there. Almost blocked. Goodness. He's going to kick it out to about the 50-yard line. It'll bounce out of bounds right there. Decent punt there by Wilder. So close to having that one blocked. Thank goodness it wasn't. Good snap and got a pretty good little boot on it. Patriots with the ball now on the 47-yard line, looking to go up as they're up right now 14-0 in this ball game. He's going to throw it out to number 4 on the outside yard line there. That was going to be a pass complete to Gabe Johnson. He's going to get about 5 or 6 yards on that quick out route. Going to be 2nd and 4 now for the Patriots as they cross the 50-yard line. Defense struggling to kind of stop these little quick screens and everything like that, these quick passes. As they're once in that same formation they've been in all night. 2 wide receivers to his right, and nobody is guarding him on the right side. Oh, no. He had a massive tackle for loss, and I'm afraid the ref is going to call something here. Going to hurt us. Was about a 15-yard. Going to be holding on the offense, so it'll come back anyway. But that was about a 15-yard sack by the defense as Buzzo and let's see here. I haven't called this name before. Gavin Stout gets back there for the massive sack on Lingerfeld. That'll back us up about. It's going to be 3rd and long now for the Pats. Now the ball on the 39-yard line, 3rd and 18 now for the Patriots, and this is where they kind of been shining tonight. So hopefully Falcons can stop here as he's going to get pressured really hard again. Lingerfeld's going to roll out to his right. Nobody's going to be there. He's going to try to take the ball and run. He gets tackled there on the sideline. So it'll be a quick 4th and mid there. Do we have a flag on the play? I can't see. No, it's going to be 4th and 7 now for the Patriots. I saw them earlier do this where their quarterback punted the ball, so you never know what they're going to do. I mean, that's just part of it. A lot of teams around here do that to try to catch you off guard and just keep you on your toes. Falcons are sort of expecting it with a guy kind of deep right there, the free safety a little deep. Lingerfeld, as of right now, it looks like they're going to go for it. You can't tell by this formation. Play clock is down to 5, and they might get a quick delay of game here, and it's going to get a false start anyway. Weren't able to get the play off in time, so any chances of them going for it on 4th down are probably over now, as there's going to be a penalty, I think, to back them up a few. Be 4th and 13 now, and they will mark it off 5, so it's 4th and 13. So you'd think that they will punt it now. Oh, are they going to mark this off or not? I don't think they will now. I think they're saying that East got the timeout in time, so there will be no 5-yard mark off there. So still 4th and 8. 6:47 left until halftime. East is up right now, 14-0 right now. Looks like East did get that timeout off in time, so it's still 4th and 8. It still looks like they're going to go for it here, but we'll see if they have their quarterback punted or not. 3 wide receivers to his left, and they're going to throw it to the sideline, and I don't know if it's enough or not. We're going to see the mark off. I think they're going to give it to him. That was a great route, throw and catch right on the sideline, right at the 1st down, and I think it is a 1st down. Oh, wow. They are going to call that a 1st down. So the Patriots convert a 4th and 8 to extend this possession here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Lingerfeld will drop back and throw it really quickly out to the sideline to number 1, Blue Prophet, who's going to dance on the sideline and go down the sideline just a little bit more. For almost a 1st down, probably about an 8 or 9 yard gain. Second and 3 now for the Patriots. They got 7 yards on that quick pass there. Been very efficient with that quick wide receiver screen right there. Blue Prophet is a very, very efficient wide receiver for them. Number 4, Gabe Johnson, is also tearing up the defense at the moment. Lingerfeld's like 8 yards behind his center in the shotgun. He's going to drop back and pass this. Owen Fleener almost destroys him right there on his blind side tackle there, but there's a stoppage of play here. See a flag. I think it's going to be offsides or false start on the offense here. Yes, it is. False start on the offense. Back them up 5. It'll be 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 8 now. Hope everybody's enjoying the live stream tonight. This is the first time we've done this. Been a lot of fun. Sorry for the rough camera work. It'll be 2nd and 8 now for the Patriots. Ball's on the 41-yard line. 6:20 left until halftime. Patriots up 14-0. Lingerfeld's going to drop back and pass it one more time and almost sacked 2 or 3 times there. And that is just a tough call. He's able to break free there a little bit and get a really good 1st down conversion on the sideline there, as Lingerfeld should have been sacked about 2 or 3 different times. Patriots 1st and 10 now on the 23-yard line, looking to tack on another touchdown here. Falcons struggling to stop this really quick kind of passing route, and Lingerfeld's really good at rolling out in the pocket and getting loose and breaking tackles and things like that. And he will drop back and throw it quick wide receiver screen once again, and that time got it all covered up as Owen Fleener kind of goes outside and stops that from going anywhere. Second and 10 now on the 23-yard line for the Patriots. For a second, I thought he was going to go under center, but why in the world would they do that? I think he's trying to get him to jump almost. He's a little closer. Get an audible real quick. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left and right. Like a trips formation. Play clock was at 0. Looks like they're going to take a timeout though. I thought they didn't have any more timeouts, but apparently they had one more, so they got that off. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back here on the Volunteer Sports Network as the Patriots are threatening once again to score another touchdown to try to extend this lead. Already up 14-0 with 5 minutes left until halftime. Patriots is a team that so far has been struggling to score this year. They've only scored 10 points all year, and tonight they already have 14. So you should see this formation, folks. This is the most spread out I've ever seen a football team, and Lincolnfeld's going to go right up the middle of the field on a great quarterback run, and Owen Fleener says he has a fumble recovery, but they're going to say that Lincolnfeld was down before the ball popped out. That's going to be a really quick conversion as they get the first down. It's going to be first and where are they going to mark this thing? On the 19-yard line, it looks like. Interesting. But he got more than that. It's a first down regardless. And wait, they're moving it up now. Okay, on the 13-yard line, excuse me. So Patriots are in the red zone once again here on the 13-yard line. First and 10 here. Oh, and he's going to toss a quick fade to the end zone, and the wide receiver got lost there. Pass looked like it probably would have fell out of bounds anyway, but that could have been a really good play there for the Patriots. Patriots trying to punch it in one more time here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds until halftime. Lincolnfeld to draw back. He throws it out to number 5 real quick and breaks a quick tackle. He's finally tackled out of bounds right there to save a potential touchdown. That was number 5 for the Patriots, Hayden Jones, with the quick route there. Zoom in on the cam here because we're going to get a goal line stand here in a minute. Third and 5 for the Patriots now. Ball's on the 9-yard line. Lincolnfeld's going to roll out and get sacked massively by Owen Fleener, and that's going to be fourth and 11 now. That was an awesome play by Owen Fleener to finally get back there and get a stop on this really good quarterback here who's been tearing up the defense right now. Owen Fleener, the do-it-all linebacker for the Falcons, only a sophomore. He might not be the biggest one on the field, but, you'd never know. He's very good at getting back there and making things happen. One of my favorite players to watch on this team. He's always there when you need him, it seems like, as the Patriots will try to kick a field goal here. The kick is up, and the kick is going to be no good as it goes to the left there. So the Falcons get a great defensive stand there with 3 minutes left until halftime, trailing in this ball game 14-0. Did their job there and got a really good stop on the Patriots' offense. Lingerfeld was tearing us up there for a minute. I could have swore that they were going to punch it in there once again, but now it's time for the Falcons to change some things up. I'm hoping to see some screens here. Some of those deep passes that we saw last week. Last week we had zero problem running the ball, as well as the offensive line for the Falcons has really stepped it up this season. And they do one heck of a job there. They have some great coaches and some great players making things happen. Falcons will get the ball on the 17-yard line, 3 minutes until halftime, down by 14. Keelan Relaford, here's a wide halfback screen, and that pass wasn't there for the Falcons. It's going to be a quick 2nd and 10. James Howell was able to fling it out there to Relaford, but the pass wasn't on target. .302 left until halftime. The score is 14-0 currently at the moment. I'm sorry for the mix-up there in the comments at 14-7, but it is 14-0. Mal hands off to Relaford, who goes to the right side and was almost tackled immediately, was able to barrel up the middle of the field there for a couple of yards. I think 5, 6 maybe. I remember correctly, the Patriots will get the ball back after halftime. Third and 2 now for the Falcons. Need a conversion here. There we go. Caden LaFollette goes right up the middle on a quick little fake handoff, but I think he stumbled a little bit before he got the first down, and that's what the ref's saying. So it's going to be 4th and short here. 4th and oh, that's awesome. We get the first down according to the line judge there. Got away with one there, folks. That's a pretty good conversion there by Caden LaFollette as he was barreling up the middle of the field and stumbled, and I thought it was going to be short, but it wasn't. So this formation for the Falcons, Aiden Parsons is back out there. 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 running backs behind him. Mal's going to hand off to Owen Fleener, it seems like, up the middle, but nothing going there for 1.5, maybe 2-yard gain. A minute 25 until halftime here. Clock is running. It is 2nd and 8 for the Falcons on their own 32-yard line, so they have a long way to go to try to punch this thing in. The clock is running, and we still have 3 timeouts. Hoping to get a first down here. Mal is in the shotgun with Owen Fleener to his right. He's going to drop back and pass, and he has a man open. That is number 23 for a great first down. Number 23, that is Christian Bailey on a really good conversion there for the first down. Love to see that. The clock is still running at the moment. 40 seconds left until halftime. We still have 3 timeouts. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Same formation for the Falcons. Mal in the shotgun snap. He's going to drop back and pass it one more time, looking for the deep shot. And I love it. Keelan Relaford gets held up. That'll be an incompletion to stop the clock for just a second. Was intended for Keelan Relaford, who was open. Aiden Parsons was open deep downfield too, but the better matchup was in the middle of the field with Keelan Relaford one-on-one. Pretty good pass. Mal really stepped up in there and delivered it, but Keelan Relaford kind of got held up there by the safety. It was a little too much in front of him. But it is 2nd and 10. That stops the clock for just a minute. Coming up to the line now as soon as 24 seconds left until halftime. It's got to go 47 yards to score this ball, and they're going to toss it out real quick to number 9. That will get out of bounds real quick. Number 9, Reed Scott, does catch the pass and get out of bounds. Kill the clock one more time with 17 seconds left. That is enough for the first down. Still have a little bit of work to do here. Jackson McLean does have the leg to kick this thing through the uprights if we need points, but 7's better than 3, so going to try our best to get that going first. $17 seconds left. Got to go 41 yards. Mal is in the shotgun with Owen Fleener to his right. I would assume passing situation that it is as he drops back, and he's going to roll out to his right looking for somebody, anybody. Here's Keelan Relaford wide open on the sideline, and that's going to be an incompletion. Got some action going on here. As I think Mal took a shot there towards the end, or maybe it was Owen Fleener, but anyway, 10 seconds left until halftime here. 2nd and 10, 41 yards to go. Pass was a little bit too high for Relaford to come down with, as he would have been able to make the catch and get out of bounds. So that's an unfortunate situation. Stick around here for a little bit for the Diamond Exchange halftime show. As we'll get some talk about this ball game. Here's Jamison Mao. He's going to drop back and pass, and he's looking for the touchdown shot right here. Oh, my gosh. I think Aiden Parsons had a touchdown knocked out of his hands as he was able to turn around really quickly and get possession of that ball, but it was knocked out of his hands by the Patriots. What a seed by Jamison Mao there. It was a great pass. He was wide open, and Parsons turns around on it just right. He would have fell right into the end zone with the ball in his hand, but it got popped right out of his hands there. Oh, my gosh, that's 2 really unfortunate plays for Aiden Parsons. Three seconds left in the halftime, and Mal will drop back to try to chuck this thing deep once again. And here goes the deep shot. Oh, my God, he caught it. What an incredible play. I don't know if he's out or not. That was a wonderful catch by Reed Scott, and I don't know what they're going to say just yet. What's the call? Everybody on the box is saying touchdown. I never saw the call, but what an insane play. Yeah, the guy on the further side from me called it, and I wasn't looking at him. I was looking at the other side where it was, and that was Reed Scott with one of the most incredible touchdowns I've ever seen. I didn't have anything to say right there. That was incredible. An impossible throw by Jamison Mao with 3 seconds left to score that touchdown. And here's the extra point attempt by Jackson McLean. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. Your Falcons come back in insane fashion to electrify this crowd on the other sideline there to take a 14-7 deficit at the half. That is one insane way to answer. We're going to take a break, and I'm going to calm down here. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network for the Diamond Exchange halftime show. Stick around. Hello and welcome back to the Diamond Exchange halftime show here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Quick shout out to Billy Mao and his team at the Diamond Exchange of Kingsport. Obviously, you know, if you've heard that name, it's because his son, Jameson and Brock Mao, are on this football team. Great squad there, great family and everything. Can't say enough about them. So, once again, thank you to Diamond Exchange of Kingsport. With that being said, we'll hop right into our halftime show. Your Volunteer Falcons do trail in this ball game 14-7 at the half after that massive 41-yard touchdown pass from Jamison Mao to Reed Scott on the Hail Mary as time expired to score that touchdown. And then Jackson McClain with the great extra point right off the uprights to make it 7 points. And so they only trail by 7 now. Falcons defense struggling to stop the really quick rollout and everything like that from Lingerfeld, Peyton Lingerfeld, quarterback for Sullivan East, as he's able to, on every play, they're running this insane offensive line where their offensive line is like multiple feet away from each other, and their wide receivers are super spread out. He's like 8 yards behind his center. But every play, he will take the shotgun snap and quickly roll out or throw a really fast wide receiver screen. A couple times tonight, we've seen him take the snap and immediately just run right up the middle. He's converted a couple first downs off that. I think we finally keyed on him a little bit as Owen Fleener has kind of seemed to stick on him and spy. We're playing a defensive front where we only have like one lineman with his hand in the dirt. Everybody else is standing upright. Instead of having a big, massive, like a 4-3 front like we've kind of been running, we're running like this wild-looking hybrid thing where, like I said, we only have one man in a three-point position. Everybody else is up, just standing up and waiting. And, you know, a lot of this defensive package is stopping stopping the pass as they're all in coverage like that. But like I said, it seems like Owen Fleener, they've told him to kind of spy on Lingerfeld. What's killing us is these really quick crossing routes where you'll see like East will be in a position where they need to convert really quickly, and a wide receiver from the other side of the field will come out of nowhere, and Lingerfeld will roll out to his side and get him for the quick touchdown or the quick conversion there. The two touchdowns that East has scored tonight was on a fourth down conversion. Whenever Blue Prophet was wide open in the back of the end zone, Lingerfeld threw across his body across the field, and Caden LaFollette wasn't able to cover the distance quick enough to cover him up as he was able to sneak behind all the linebackers and safeties to be wide open in the back of the end zone. The other play was on a big one on like a third down. They were able to convert on that, and as I want to say Hayden Jones, number 5, was able to catch the ball on about the 40-yard line and tiptoe all the way down the sideline for the East other touchdown. And like I said, your Falcons touchdown there was as time expired there on a massive 41-yard Hail Mary play. A really good ball game here tonight so far. Definitely different than what we all thought it would be and all of our predictions and things like that. This time last week, the Falcons were down at Lakeway Christian Academy scoring whenever they wanted to. They scored 38 points and ran the ball with ease, and Jameson Mowell was able to throw, over 200 yards and a touchdown tonight. He doesn't have that many, obviously. Keelan Relaford has really been kept at bay. Last week, he had over 200 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns tonight. I don't think he's broke 50 yet. So 50 yards rushing there. So definitely my keys to the game there is obviously we have to stop these quick crossing routes and letting Lingerfeld roll out to his left and right and deliver such great passes because, those will really kill you at the end of the day. And then also the Falcons need to just tap into whatever they were doing last week. That formation that they ran so much last week, it was very successful. We haven't seen that much tonight. They're running I formation tight like that and under center and really handing it off real quick. So we're 7 minutes away until the end of the halftime here and go into this third quarter. I got to say, it feels like we have a brand new ball game. So really looking forward to this second half of football here in Bluff City here on the Volunteer Sports Network. We'll take a really quick break here on the Diamond Exchange halftime show. I'll be right back, and we'll talk about what's going on in the area. This is the first weekend of conference games, so a lot of really exciting stuff happening on the scoreboard that I'll give you updates on scores and everything like that. Then we'll talk a little bit more about the game before we come back from the half here. So stick around here on the Volunteer Sports Network. I'll be right back. Welcome back here on the Volunteer Sports Network on the Diamond Exchange Halftime Show. Your halftime score is Sullivan East 14, Volunteers 7. We are 4 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. Thank you for everyone that has joined in. This is the first week of doing the live stream on YouTube under the Volunteer Sports Network platform and also on Facebook Live. Trying to run the camera and everything here. You can also listen to us completely free on all of these platforms. But if you just want to listen to audio, you can listen to us on Mixlr, Mixlr, under Volunteer Sports Network. Some things going on in the region. Like I said, is the first weekend of conference play, things like that. So we'll talk about some of that as some really exciting ball games going on in the area. These are scores that I have according to CoachT.com. You have at the half, you have Greenville leading Cherokee 39-0. Most of these scores are halftime. West Green and Chucky Doak are tied at 13. Cloudland and Hancock County. Cloudland leads that one 37-0. Scott County is leading Hardin Valley 8-7. Cosby is leading Union County 26-14. Crockett and Boone. Always a really fun matchup. Crockett is up in that one 28-0. Both of those teams are struggling at the moment. Boone 0-2 and Crockett 1-1. Probably the biggest matchup in the area right now is West Ridge and Dobbins Bennett. And Dobbins Bennett is handling that game pretty well as they are up 28-0. Looks like the third quarter is almost over there. Granger is Elizabeth is just beating the pants off of Granger here, unfortunately, as they're handling them pretty well, 44-0. Pisgah out of North Carolina is leading Hampton 35-0. Science Hill and Jefferson County, another huge matchup. Science Hill leads that one 14-7 at the half. North Green is up on Jellicoe 12-0. Johnson County beating Claiborne right now 27-0. Morristown West taking care of Tennessee High 10-7. And Seymour beating Northview Academy 22-14. Union County is beating Pigeon Forge 28-14. South Green beating Cumberland Gap 42-0. And then here in Bluff City, Sullivan East 14, Volunteers 7. Some other things in the area, not a whole lot really. Some of the Knoxville schools, nothing really to report there. Fulton beating Knox Halls 14-6. Maryville taking care of business as always, 38-0 on Bradley Central. But yeah, that's about it at the moment. That one there kind of surprised me, the Greenville and Cherokee game. Cherokee's a pretty decent club right now, but for them to be getting handled really well by Greenville, 39-0 at the half, is definitely an interesting stat. So, as always, we're very excited for the Cherokee and Volunteer football game. I can't wait for that one. That's always the one that you circle on the calendar every year. But that's about it on the scores of the area and things like that. Under 3 minutes here left until the half. I want to thank you for listening to the Volunteer Sports Network and here on the Diamond Exchange Halftime Show. We're going to take another really quick break. Hopefully soon we'll be kicking the second half off. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Thank you for sticking around and listening to the Diamond Exchange halftime show as we have a very exciting second half of football here ready to go as the Falcons will get this ball back, hoping to tie this ball game up. Really exciting second half of ball coming up right here. So stick around, tell your friends. The Falcons are in a tight one. Tell them to tune in to Volunteer Sports Network on all platforms. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook Live. You listen to us live on like audio and radio type format on Mixler. Completely free on all platforms. Falcons are only down by 7, so really looking forward to what they can do here on this next possession here. Kickoff is going on now, and that's a good deep kick. Nate Simpson will let it roll right past him into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 Falcons now on the 20-yard line. Offensive line has had a really good day so far. Get some really good blocks up front. Every once in a while there's been a play or two that you wish you had back, but everybody's going to make that happen every once in a while. Hopefully we go back to that kind of a spread formation we were running earlier with the 2 wide receivers to the side. That's what it looks like right now is in the backfield. You have Keelan Relaford and Caden LaFollette, Jameson Mal, Relaford in shotgun now, and Mal's going to hand it off to Keelan Relaford. He goes right up the left side for a really good run here. He's going to get a really quick first down right off the rip here. About 11-yard gain there for the Falcons. Caden LaFollette with his first big run of the night. Pretty good. One play, first down. Keep it moving. Ball is now on the 31-yard line for the Falcons. Brock Mal and Nate Simpson out to his right. Relaford's going to drop back, toss it out to Relaford in the flats, and there's going to be a flag. It's going to be a late hit on Mal, but Relaford's going to run up the sideline. He's on the right side. He's going to tiptoe all the way down to the 30-yard line. So they're going to decline this real quick. I would hope so, but Mal got popped there on the end, roughing the passer. After that massive run there by Relaford, we're going to add 15 more on. So we just turned a 40-yard rush into a 55-yard gain. This is a really quick moving thing here, folks, as the Falcons find themselves, where are they? Goodness gracious. Falcons find themselves on the 15-yard line really quickly. Two plays, 65 yards for the Falcons. That's pretty efficient right there. Mal in the shotgun with Owen Fleener and LaFollette to his left and right. Fleener's going to motion out. Mal's going to hand it off to LaFollette. He's going to go right up the middle. Almost a touchdown for LaFollette. You love to see that kid succeed after tearing his ACL last year, missing 6 ball games, something like that. He almost had his first touchdown of the year. Mal jogging to the sideline to get the play real quick. He runs to the sideline to let everybody get a little breather, things like that. Then he comes back out. It's a decent way to give everybody a break, kind of talk in the huddle. It is first and 5. Ball's on the 5-yard line for the Falcons, down by 7. I formation now. LaFollette and Owen Fleener. LaFollette's going to go right up the middle. Almost gets it there. Second goal now. Ball on the 3-yard line for the Falcons now. Looking to punch this in real quick. Owen Fleener jogs off now. Relaford comes back in. Back into the I formation. Mal under center is going to hand it off to Keelan Relaford, who's going to go right up the middle for no gain. He might get it. I don't know just yet. Thought it was no gain at first, but just short of the goal line here now. He did get some yards, though. Took it from the 3 to about the 1 or about the half. You can see right there that ball is awful close. Falcons knocking on the door here. 3rd and 1. according to the scoreboard, but I think it's closer than that. I formation. I bet we'll see a quarterback sneak here. And that's going to happen. And that's exactly what we get. And that's going to be a touchdown by the Falcons. Jamison Mao punches it in for the quarterback sneak, and that's how you do it, folks. You go right down the field, getting the ball back after half. You just scored a quick Hail Mary touchdown. And that, just like that, you're 1 point away from tying this ball game. We have a brand new ball game here. That's some good old school football right there. You get down about the 1 yard line. I mean, everybody knew it was going to be a quarterback sneak, and the offensive line just bulldozed the defensive line of the Pats there, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Jackson McLean on the kick now. Jamison's brother Brock, who's going to hold this here. Here's the snap and the kick. The kick is good, folks. We have a tie ball game here, 14-14 with 9:19 left in the third quarter. And just like that, we're tied up. And we're going to take a really quick break. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back on the Volunteer Sports Network. Very excited there at Falcons were able to punch it in with about, I think it was 5-6 plays to tie this ball game up at 14. Had a really big play there whenever Keelan Relaford was able to get a really big run down the right sideline. Mao took a hit after that, so it's like a rough in the passer type play to get a bunch, and then we go right down. Caden LaFollette almost punches it in. Then we scored a touchdown there by Jamison Mao. So here's the kick by McLean. It's a good kick. East will field it and trying to go up, and he's going to get through there, and nobody's going to be there. And finally, he gets tackled at about the 37-yard line. Almost broke that there. I was pretty afraid they were going to make that happen there. Really good tackle there by the special teams. Oh, a bad snap here by Lingerfeld. LaFollette almost sacks him. He's going to throw it deep. Oh, wow. He dropped a huge pass there. What should have been a sack or anything like that almost turned into a massive catch there for the Patriots, but he dropped it as he was coming down to the ground. Everybody here looking for a penalty like that. Probably could have got one, but wasn't sure. We got 9 minutes left in this third. It is 2nd and 10 for East with on the 32-yard line. Trying to make something happen. Lingerfeld's going to drop back and pass this ball one more time. It's going to be deep. Almost intercepted by number 3, Aiden Parson, with help from number 12, Brandon Begley. Wonderful play there by Parson, as that could have been another really easily converted second down there, which would have been a massive that would have been about a 30-yard completion if Aiden Parson wouldn't have came over there and swatted that ball out of the air. So 3rd and 10 now for the Pats, and Lingerfeld's going to drop back, and he's going to look for the deep shot here, and he's got him if he hits him. And that is way overthrown there. Number 1, Nathan Simpson in some fantastic coverage. And now we have 4th and 10 now for the Patriots. Now it's interesting. Now what do? You know, tie ball game, still plenty of time left in this. Do you go for it? We'll see what they have cooking here. With this formation they like to run, you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know if they're going to try to go for it. It is 4th and 10, though, for the Patriots, as they do have, and he's going to drop back and punt this ball away. So a fantastic stand there by the Falcon defense as the Pats go just a handful of plays there, and they have to punt the ball back to the Falcons, who are on fire right now. 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns, looking to add to another one here. They will have to go. Let me see here. We'll have to go about 65 yards for the touchdown here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Back in that kind of spread formation, Relaford will motion, hand it off to Caden LaFollette, who'll go up for a couple of yards. Caden LaFollette's fired up. If you knew that kid, you'd know that he would want the ball every single play, and he believes in himself that he could do it, and I love that about him. Some really good running backs. As Keelan Relaford is phenomenal as well. And then every once in a while, you got Owen Fleener coming in to give them a break. And you know, you feel like you don't miss a beat with any of your running backs, which is a massive thing to have. The score right now is 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third. Your Falcons have tied this ball game at 14-14 on an awesome little conversion there after halftime. Keelan Relaford go right up the field for a massive first down conversion and some, crossing the 50-yard line. On second and about 2nd and 5 there, Keelan Relaford goes up for about a 15-yard gain. You get so many plays out of this look that they run. You don't know really what's going to happen here. 7 minutes, 37 seconds left. Ball's on the 48-yard line. First down for the Falcons. Relaford going to hand it right off to Owen Fleener once again. There he goes. Owen Fleener now. Like I said, 3 running backs. You don't miss a beat with any of them. Patriots think they have a fumble recovery here, but they're going to blow it dead there. Blow the play dead there. Another first down, though, for the Falcons as they are marching right down the field. Looks like how they did last week when they had no trouble moving the ball. Only 38 yards to go now to score. In this same formation right here. Well, right here, hands it off to Relaford once again, who is swallowed up right there in the backfield, and he'll fall forward for a yard or two. It's going to be 2nd and 8 now for the Falcons. Second and 8 now for the Falcons. Relaford in motion. They're going to toss it out to a nice little running back screen there, and it's going to be incomplete. Struggling with that play a little bit. We ran that a handful of times and not able to convert on that one. 3rd and 8 now. Really need a big conversion here to keep this momentum going, as the Falcons have came back to answer 2 straight possessions and 2 touchdowns to tie this ball game up at 14. Aiden Parson, top of the screen there to his left, and I'm liking it here. They're probably going to throw it deep, and they are. And here he goes to Aiden Parsons, who's wide open, and he drops the pass one more time. It was a little high. He had to come up and high point that thing, and kind of bounced off his helmet a little bit. And gosh, that is so unfortunate. Poor fella can't catch a break tonight. Aiden Parsons is one heck of a wide receiver, but as of right now, As of right now, it looks like we're going to go for it. It's 4th and 8, and the Falcons offense is still on the field. No punter on the field at the moment. I've never seen them do a little sneaky quarterback punt, but you never know what Coach Castle has in mind. 4th and 8 now, same formation as always. Mal's going to drop back, and he is going to pass this ball wide open once again. Reed Scott is overthrown on the same play that they scored on earlier, but that one wasn't there that time, as that will be a turnover on downs, and the Patriots will get the ball back on their own 36-yard line. Really good stand there to stop the Falcons' momentum. I like the pass. I like the play. Just couldn't connect on it. Ball is on the 36-yard line. Lingerfeld. Falcons struggling to get some men on the field here. Hope they have enough, or everybody's in formation here. Massively spread out formation for the Patriots. Lingerfeld, lone man in the backfield, low snap. He's going to look for somebody to pass to, and he's going to get sacked. Sacked by number 60, Jacoby Hyatt. Great play there for a loss of 5 yards. Great play there. Second and 14 now for the Patriots. I go out there and, give it 110%. Great play every time. Ball on the 32-yard line. Lingerfeld once again will drop back, looking to throw it to the sideline, and then we'll connect it there to number 21 for the Pats. Have Gavin Malone here on the roster. Going to be third and 7 for the Patriots. So hopefully the Falcons can get their own defensive stand here. Tie ball game. You got to think if you stop them, hopefully they'll punt it away. 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Ball game tied at 14. .15 seconds left on the play clock here. 3 wide receivers to his left. They're going to pass it. It's going to be a really quick quarterback sneak, and he's going to be able to convert it. He's going right down the sideline. Converts a 3rd and 7 into a 3rd and a lot. You're going to get the first down. That was designed QB run, and everybody bailed out to go get the wide receivers, the 3 wide receivers to the left that all ran some routes there, and nobody was able to. They ran that screen route, so everybody thought that was what it was going to be, and he pump faked the screen route and then ran it right upfield for a massive gain. So 40-yard run there, and the ball's on the 21-yard line now for the Patriots. Definitely weren't ready for that one. Same play, another quarterback sneak, and he's going to go. We're going to get a flag on the play. I think it might come back, but if it doesn't, that is a touchdown by Peyton Lingerfeld on a QB run. I think it's coming back. Got bailed out by that one. Yeah, it is going to come back. Thank goodness got bailed out on that one. That was a huge touchdown run by Peyton Lingerfeld. We're going to bring it back on a hold here on Brock Mal, who almost had a big play in the backfield, but was held up there. So it's going to be 1st and 20 now. Ball's on the 31-yard line. I think East will take it. Volunteer will take a timeout. We're going to take one with them. There's 4:15 left in the third. Ball game tied at 14. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to the Volunteer Sports Network. It is 1st and 20 for the Patriots on the 31-yard line. 4:15 left in the third quarter. Lingerfeld drops back. He's going to throw it deep. Oh, and it's dropped. He had a touchdown there, and he missed it in the back of the end zone there. He didn't see him. He throws it out to number 4, Gabe Johnson there in the flat, and he drops it. So got away with another one there. Defense is holding strong right now. It's going to be 2nd and 20. Defense is responding better to this quick kind of passing offense that Lingerfeld is doing, better than they did in the first half. A little bit of a momentum swing, though, as you kind of feel like East is kind of gaining momentum while the Falcons are starting to fizzle out a little bit. So really needs something big to happen here. 2nd and 20 now. We'll see what he can do. Lingerfeld quickly going to drop back and pass, and that should be another hold. That's going to be all right. We got some stuff going on here. Sorry about that. There was a lot of confusion there as number 10, Devin Bowman, is going to get a really quick pass, and he's going to take it on down the field, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. It's still going to be 3rd and long, but questionable play there, but it works out for them. They get about 13 yards out of that one. 3rd and 7, ball's on the 18 now. 3:30 left until the fourth quarter here. Same offensive formation as has been all night. Lingerfeld looking for something from the sideline. He's got 3 wide receivers to his short side of the field this time, so this is where we get the crossing routes. And Lingerfeld's going to drop it and chuck it deep, and he's going to be wide open, and he drops it. Wow, there's a flag? That is not. They're going to get called for defensive pass interference here, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. Yeah, I mean, the ball was dropped by the receiver, and they are going to just pick up the penalty. So no flag here, and it's going to be 4th and 7 now. Oh, my goodness. Are they really going to call this? Brutal call there, as they do call defensive pass interference. I don't know how you can. I mean, he dropped the ball. I mean, it's just – so 1st and goal now for the Patriots. Ball's on the 10-yard line. They're going to drop back and almost destroys Lingerfeld in the backfield, but they didn't. And, number 22, I think, looks like 22, Bryson Christian gets back there. The freshman gets back there for the big tackle there. .245 left in the third. East is on the 9-yard line. 2nd and 9 now. Looking to punch this one in. Had a brutal call there to let East extend their possession here on a defensive pass interference, and he's going to drop back and try to pass this thing. And Furion Buzzo is going to get a great tackle on him. I think that looks like it's going to be a gain of 0 there. It's gain of 1. 3rd and 8 now. Only 8 yards to go for East. We're letting the clock run here a little bit. We're at 2 minutes left until the 4th. East getting some audibles and stuff. Lingerfeld takes the shotgun snap. He's going to try to quickly throw it out real quick and gets what happened. Incomplete, thank goodness, on a 3rd and 8. Looked like he dropped the touchdown pass. Sorry for the confusion. There's a beam in my way, and I thought he was sacked for a second, got the ball off in time, and 2 receivers for East ran into each other and caused him to drop that pass there. It looks like East is going to bring out the field goal unit. So pretty decent stand there by the Falcons as they're able to get them stopped on the 8-yard line, and East will try to kick this. I'm not sure. Jose Valencia will kick this ball, and a good snap, and the kick is up, and it looks like it was good. The field goal is good for Sullivan East. About a 20, 25-yard field goal there, and they are able to score that to make this ball game go up to Sullivan East 17, Volunteer Falcons 14 with a minute 44 left until the third quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back here on the Volunteer Sports Network as East Jose Valencia kicks a field goal there to extend their lead to 17-14 with a minute 44 left here in the third quarter. They will kick off deep to the Falcons with Reed Scott and Nathan Simpson deep, Keelan Relaford in the middle. They've been kicking it kind of in that sweet spot there. Valencia is going to kick a little pooch kick out to the right. Nathan Simpson will pick it up here on the left sideline. He's going to go right up the left side. Get a really good run there out to the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. Pretty decent there. I think if he wouldn't have kind of got caught up in the wash, he could still be running right now. Sorry about the camera work there. Falcons will start this drive on the 36-yard line, minute 38, down by 3. And this good kind of spread running back, he's going to drop back and pass it real quick, and that's going to be a really quick little catch there by number 23. Excuse me, let's see here. Christian Bailey. That's going to be a first down. Move the change real quick for the Falcons. Ball on the 48-yard line now for the Falcons. First down. Aiden Parsons back out there on the field. Now he's going to hand it off to Caden LaFolla, who's going to barrel up the middle of the field for another first down. We got some late stuff going on here. Looks like the Patriots have a man down on the field right now. Hopefully he's okay. It was a really good first down run there by Caden LaFolla, who just goes right up the middle, head down, just blasting through there. And the East player is hurt, so we're going to take a quick injury timeout real quick, and we'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. And we're back here on the Volunteer Sports Network as number 14 for East is able to walk off under his own power to the sideline. Grateful to see that. But the Falcons do have a first down here on the 41-yard line, only down by 3. Relaford, it's a bad snap, and LaFolla just picks it right up off the ground. Quick heads-up play by him. The snap was short. It never even made it to Mal and Caden LaFolla. It looks like he was going to get the ball up the left side anyway and was able to pick the ball up off the bounce. Grateful for that one. Short's going to be pass is going to be short and incomplete there for the Falcons. Sorry about that. It's going to be 3rd and 14 now for the Falcons. Ball's on the 45-yard line. 20 seconds left in this third quarter. Falcons trail by 3 at the moment. Third and long here for the Falcons. Jameson Mallett is going to drop back and pass this ball. He's going to throw it out to Keelan Relaford, who's able to, let's see, juke a couple people, but I don't think it's going to be enough for the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1 now. Oh, wow. I thought he had it for a second there. Then he gets tackled. It's going to be 4th and 1. And as of right now, the Falcons will leave the offense out on the field here. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like we have a timeout taken by the Falcons. Oh, excuse me. That is the end of the third quarter. Sorry about that. So take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back here in the Volunteer Sports Network as we will start the fourth quarter. Falcons only trail by 3. Ball's on the 32-yard line. This is 4th and 1. Mal under center. They're going to pitch it out to Keelan Relaford out on the right side. He needs to get something going. He's going to get it the first down. Just going to get enough. That was close. Score right now is Patriots up 17-14. The fourth quarter just got started. Huge fourth down conversion there, and we have a Falcon cramping on the field, it looks like. Trainer goes out there real quick to give him some help here. Needed 1 yard, and he got 7. One heck of a reply there on the 4th and 1. Both these teams here are 0-2 coming into this season. The unfortunate fact is that the Falcons weren't able to get a win last year, so this is a much needed trying to break a streak here. You know, I don't really know what else to say about it. I know they hate it, so I hate to talk about it too, but it just is what it is. So, and also if you win tonight, you win a conference game, so that's huge. First and 10 now for the Falcons. They're handing off to LaFollette, who's going to go right up the middle of the field for one tough run. We're going to give him 9 yards instead of 10. It's going to be 2nd and 1 now for the Falcons on the 16-yard line. Second and 1 now. Ball's on the 16-yard line. Miles going to drop back, hand it to Keelan Relaford. Looked like a little bit of a bad snap there too, but they're able to wrangle it up. They are going to get the first down. Relaford will convert another one. Ball is now on the 14-yard line. 14 yards away from taking a lead here. This will be massive. I love what I'm seeing from this team. Last week was very, very fun to watch. Very refreshing, especially from the bullying you took week one at Westridge. So it's great to come out there and actually play some good football. And tonight we have another really good matchup on our hands, too. As first and 10 on the 14, Mal will drop back. He's going to hand it off to Owen Fleener, who goes up the right side for maybe a yard. Falcons looking to take a lead here. Only have to go 14 yards on 2nd and 10, down by 3. 9:45 left in this ball game. Mal's going to drop back. No, he's not. He's going to hand it off to LaFollette, who's going to go right up the middle. It's so good for those couple of yards that you ever need. It's going to be third and 6 now for the Falcons, so find themselves in a tough position. Going to have to get a little creative here. We haven't seen very many passes, like mid passes. All the passes have been deep. I would love to see like a tight end seam here, maybe like a middle post or something like that. Crossing route by the tight end, maybe. Isaiah Ward is out, but we have Furion Buzzo, who is another very good tight end. But they're not going to go in that formation. They have 2 wide receivers to the right on the short side of the field. Mal is going to drop back and throw this ball. He's looking for Keelan Relaford out in the outfield in the mid. He's going to go right in for the. He's short, but he is going to convert for a first down. So close, just inches away from a touchdown for Keelan Relaford on the little halfback screen there, pass from Mal. And we're going to be first and goal on the 1. We are 1 yard away, taking a 4-point lead. First and goal from the 1 now for the Falcons. Mal under center again. This might be another sneak, and it is. Mal's going to get in for a second touchdown of the night, and your Falcons have taken the lead here at Sullivan East High School. Right now, it is 20-17. Extra point coming on. Absolutely very happy with what I'm seeing out of this offense right now. I mean, they just went right down the field, no problem. Jackson McLean out to kick this extra point to take a 21-17 lead. Here comes the snap. It's a good snap, and the kick is up. The kick is good. Jackson McLean is 3 for 3 on extra points tonight. A great bounce back from struggling last week as he has 2 of his extra points last week blocked. But your Falcons have taken a 21-17 lead with 8 minutes and 9 seconds left in this ball game. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back on the Volunteer Sports Network with 8 minutes and 9 seconds left in this ball game. Your Falcons lead the Sullivan East Patriots 21-17 after another QB sneak by Jamison Mal on the 1 yard line. Fantastic drive there. I loved everything I saw from that drive. Caden LaFollette and Keelan Relaford really put it on them there. Mal did exactly what he was supposed to do, and everybody else executed. The offensive line is playing phenomenal tonight. Jackson McClain to kick this ball deep here. Decent kick. He fielded at about the 10-yard line, and this will never really have to stop him. There's a huge, absolutely massive tackle there. You could hear that pop from up here, and I'm in an enclosed glass box, and you heard that pop from up here. That was Reed Scott, who had the touchdown earlier, just going down there on kickoff and just blowing somebody up. Goodness gracious. Fielded that ball at the 10. He only got about 9 yards on it before Reed Scott was down there just taking care of business. That ball's on the 16-yard line. 17-yard line, excuse me. Here we go, Lingerfeld and that super spread offense here. He's going to draw back and he's going to throw it to his wide receiver, and it's going to work for a couple of yards before he gets pushed out of bounds. As Lingerfeld, the Blue Prophet, once again, who had a really big ball game last year when these two teams met up, and now tonight he seems to be their featured wide receiver, as their Sullivan East did have their featured receiver, Lejour, a tight end who's committed to Colorado. He transferred to Science Hill this year, and they lost their pretty much like their all-state quarterback. So very different look here for the Sullivan East Patriots, but they're moving the ball pretty decently here tonight. Lingerfeld drops back once again, looking for another screen, and the pass is going to be complete. I thought it was dropped at first, but he picks it off the turf and is tackled by Nathan Simpson, but it is going to be enough for the first down. That was number 4, Gabe Johnson, with the reception, who catches the ball and then falls over for a Patriots first down. 7 minutes left in this ball game. Patriots are on their own 29-yard line, so they have to go 71 yards here. Falcons defense is holding pretty decently. There's going to be a stoppage here, and thank goodness, because number 21 was wide open and caught that pass there, and nobody was within 10 yards of him. But it's going to be a false start on the offense. So they're going to back him up by it'll be 1st and 15 for the Patriots. Got away with that one. It was number 21, Gavin Malone, was all alone out there with the ball in his hand. 6:52 left in this ball game. Falcons are up by 4, 21-17. Lingerfeld with 3 wide receivers to his right is going to drop back, looking for that same play they just ran, and luckily somebody was there that time. That's right. That's how you play some ball right there. Number 2, Colton Huff, with the awesome play there. Number 21 for East, Malone, did get a couple of yards out of it, but as soon as he caught it, he was tackled. So they'll turn 1st and 15 into 2nd and 12. Great play there by Huff. That's a name we don't get to call often, so I love being able to put a spotlight on him. Lingerfeld drops back, going to throw another wide receiver screen, and it is massively stopped by Nathan Simpson in the backfield. He's going to get another tackle for loss. He's racking them up tonight. Usually it's the Owen Fleener show, but tonight it's Nate Simpson on the defensive side of the ball. It is 3rd and 14 for the Patriots. This is where they get tricky and where our defense sometimes gets behind on the ball here. They're going to try to do whatever they can to convert this. This team is pretty sneaky. He's going to draw back, and he's looking for the deep pass. And he's going to throw it out. And see, just like that, they convert it, no problem. That was a crossing route that you haven't seen in a while until they need a big play, and it works every time. That's a 27-yard completion there to Blue Prophet. They're able to convert this, and there's 5 minutes left in this ball game and counting. Patriots moving on down the field now across the 50-yard line at the 46-yard line. The clock is going to be our enemy here in a minute if we don't get a stop. Obviously, they're going to go for the touchdown here, so if they get down there. So everything like that. Bryson Christian with a massive stop there for about a 2-yard loss there in the flats. Sorry about the camera work there, folks. 2nd 11, 4 minutes left. Lingerfeld drops back, almost intercepted by the Falcons. Gosh, and now we're going to have a flag late. He did make the catch, and he went out of bounds. Now we have a late flag. I'm not sure. Goodness gracious, personal foul on the Falcons. They're trying to say, I think they're saying a late hit or face mask or something like that, but it's going to be a personal foul on the Falcons there. It's going to be a really easy first down for East with 3:57 left in this ball game. They get a free extra 15 yards there after that call. I didn't really see what happened there. It was on the sideline nearest to me, and there were some players there, so I don't know, but nobody's happy about that one here on the Falcons side. 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line, 3:38 left in this ballgame. Lingerfeld's going to do his assigned QB run right up the middle and shakes a couple tackles off until he's tackled on the sideline again. Second and 10 now on the 28 for the Patriots. 3:32 left in this ball game, and they're only down by 4. Obviously, they're going to go for a touchdown. Field goal won't do it, so I just hope to goodness we don't just get daggered here in a second. We're going to get we're going to get offsides on the Falcons here. He did jump, but he didn't cross the line, in my opinion. So we're going to give him an extra 5 yards there. It's 2nd and 5 now. Ball's on the 23-yard line. Oh, Falcons are leading this ballgame right now, 21-17 with 3:32 left. Need a big stop here. This drive right here, these next few plays are going to be the game. Quick throw out to number 5 for the East, and they're going to get him tackled on the sideline for not a lot there, if any. Looks like it might be a loss, actually. Third and 8 now for the Patriots. .328 left in the ball game. Getting nervous up here. Two very, very evenly matched teams. We have a great ball game. High snap. Lingerfeld's able to get it, and he's sacked almost. He's able to get that ball off, but the ball is a duck. That'd been awesome, but that could have been picked off. But everybody was in coverage, covering their man, and that's going to go incomplete. And folks, we have 4th and 7 right here. This is essentially the ball game right here. I think the Falcons could milk the clock if they get a turnover on downs here. It is 4th and 7. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to run the camera and let the game breathe. They missed a false start on the Patriots. That is not great. They convert on the 4th and 7 to keep their drive alive. Patriots convert on a 4th and 7. Now it's 1st and 10 for them on the 14-yard line. 3:17 left in this ball game. Falcons lead 21-17. Three wide receivers to his left. Lingerfeld's going to take it up right up the middle. It's a design QB run. He's going to be. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I can't say what I want to say. Anyway, Lingerfeld runs up the right side of the field here. Christian Bullock is able to tackle him and get him out of bounds as Lingerfeld almost walked right into the end zone. Ball's on the 8-yard line. Patriots trail by 4. You're almost in a position where you need to let them score here so you can have enough time to get the ball back. And I hate to say that, but that's just what happens sometimes. Lingerfeld with the audible on the sideline. We're going to get a timeout here by the Patriots. We're going to take real quick with them, too, real quick. I'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. We're 3 minutes and 10 seconds left until this ball game is over, and your Falcons lead right now 21-17. Patriots only 8 yards away, though, from taking a lead in this ball game if they score a touchdown. A field goal won't do it. So Lingerfeld's going to run right up the left side. He's going to walk right into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Eight-yard QB run for the touchdown. Peyton Lingerfeld punches it in to take a 23-21 lead at the moment. The kick, extra point here in a second. Your Falcons be down by 3 if it goes through with 3:05 left in the ballgame. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Almost got lucky there. A bad snap. Patriots have retaken the lead right now, 24-21, with 3:05 left in the ball game. It's time to make a stand here and show yourself what you're made of. You're going to let the streak continue, or are you going to come out here and win this ball game like you're supposed to? Great game so far. Controversial at moments. Been some big plays by both teams. Lingerfeld is one heck of a quarterback for the Patriots, but the Falcons have a heck of a quarterback of their own. So we're going to see what we can do. Get some really quick plays here. Hopefully Rutherford's fired up and ready to go. Like I said, your Falcons are trailing right now 24-21 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds, and they still have 2 timeouts. Jose Valencia will kick off to the Falcons here. Plenty of time left. This Falcon offense has figured their things out in this second half, and if you were watching last week, you know that they can do it. Valencia will kick it off, and it's going to be a little drubber, and Nathan Simpson will field this ball, and he is scooting. He's going to go out to the right sideline, and he's going to go down to about the 45-yard. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're saying Nathan Simpson fumbled the ball. And they're saying he's down. They're saying he was down, though. I was about to throw this headset through the glass. I thought he fumbled for a second, and the Patriots got the ball back, but the refs are saying that we have the ball, so it's going to be Falcon football on their own 45-yard line. Have to go 55 yards to essentially win this ball game. You have 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. Mal's going to drop back and throw this to Christian out to the sideline there. Excuse me, Reed Scott with the reception over there on the sideline. Second and 4 now for the Falcons. Ball on the 49-yard line. Falcons down by 3. Here's going to be a penalty. Oh, man, false start on the offense. We're going to back them up 5. .212 left in the ball game, down by 3. Second and 9 now. Clock is running. Falcons still have both of their timeouts. Mal in the shotgun. He's going to draw back to pass this ball. He needs to watch out. Here's a massive shot deep and missed Aiden Parsons deep. And luckily the ball wasn't intercepted as well, as that East defender is hobbling a little bit. He's going to jog off the field. 1 minute and 51 seconds left in this game. Third and 9. Falcons need a big play here. Mal will drop back to throw. Here's a deep shot. Nobody's going to be there. Almost intercepted once again. Jamison Mal was rocked there in the backfield. No flag on the play, though. Minute 45 left, and it is 4th and 9, folks. This is the ball game right here. Once again, we haven't seen any middle of the field passing like we did last week, so not sure what the idea is there. The middle of the field seems to be pretty open as the East has been stacking the box. 4th and 9, folks. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout by Volunteer. Take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. Welcome back here on the Volunteer Sports Network. It's the game, folks. 4th and 9. Here down by 3 with 1 minute 45 left. Mal to drop back to pass. And that ball is incomplete. The Patriots will hold on downs. They will get the ball back with 1 minute 41 left. He had a guy open and wasn't able to hit him. Unfortunate turn of events here as it seems like once again the Falcons will let a very winnable game slip through their fingers This team is pretty good. I'm just frustrated that they aren't able to get some things going here. Last week was a very winnable game for them. This week, we knew it was going to be a very evenly matched game, and you just hoped you were going to be the one that came out on top. And Lingerfeld's going to run this ball too, and he's sacked in the backfield by Bryson Christian. It's going to be a loss of 9 yards. Still a minute 30 left in this ball game. As Falcons will call a timeout, but that's going to be enough time for the Patriots. It's going to be enough time for the Patriots to just need this ball game and get out of here with a win. Frustrating ball game to say the least. For folks like us who just want nothing more but to see these young men get a win here and snap the losing streak. Minute 32 left in the ball game. 2nd and 20 for the Patriots, but the Falcons have no more timeouts. Going to be able to just kind of run this one out. He's going to run it again, once again here, and tackled by Furion Buzzo. Frustrating night on defense for the Falcons as they had to adjust to some crazy hybrid defense where they only had one man, in a three-point stance as East spreads out the field a ton, but they just weren't able to stop the kind of quick explosion stuff by Lingerfeld as we are in under a minute now, and no way able to stop the clock here. It's 3rd and 19 though for the Patriots, so they're going to take a timeout real quick before they get a delay game here with 46 seconds left. Be interesting to see what happens here with 46 seconds left in this ball game. It's 3rd and 19. Crazier things have happened. Lingerfeld's going to run, and we're going to get a pre-snap penalty here. Going to be false start on the Patriots, so make it 3rd and 24 now. No timeouts left for the Falcons. 1 timeout left for the Patriots. 43 seconds left in this ball game. Falcons trail by 3. Third and 24 here for the Patriots with 46 seconds left. It'll be interesting to see how this game kind of ends here. I got to go a long way to convert this 3rd down. And then you would assume they punt it away real quick. Lingerfeld's going to run it around and go backwards for a huge loss by Owen Fleener with 39 seconds left. And of course, the clock is going to keep running, and the play clock is longer than the game clock. So it's going to be a ball. It's going to be a ball game right here, folks. I'm sorry to say. Under 10 seconds here now. Falcons are going to fall tonight to the Sullivan East Patriots, 24-21. That's going to be it right there as the clock hits 000. I want to thank everyone for listening tonight, checking us out on the live stream. Had a fun time doing that. We'll be back home in Churchill next week, next Friday night, as they play Northview Academy. Another conference game that could be very winnable for these Falcons. 2 heartbreaking losses in a row. It's got me feeling down. There's a lot of great things I can say about these Falcons, so I'm fired up to watch them play the rest of the year. Still 7 weeks left. Still a lot of season to be played. But anyway, just once again, want to thank everybody for listening to the Volunteer Sports Network. It's been a production of VSN, hosted and directed by me, Frank Sword, produced by Hannah Sawyer. I want to say thanks to all the coaches at Volunteer High School, Athletic Director Jeremy Bailey. So with that, I will sign off tonight and say good night and go Falcons.